Hello Aries, welcome. This is a general reading for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages are for whoever needs to hear it. I always ask that they be for the greatest and highest good. So thank you Aries for tuning in, liking, sharing, commenting, hitting that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. So dear universe, what messages do we have for Aries for this week of August 5th? So are you feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place? I feel like you're feeling really stuck. And really at that point, there's only one thing to do, because you're going to have to let go when you're feeling that stuck. So you're at a big surrender moment, aren't you, Aries? There you are. You come out as the Fool. There's big change on the horizon for you. It's one that I think is very difficult because you feel like there's a little sense of destabilization. I mean, you are breaking rules. You are doing what you need to do to make some changes. There's a danger, however, that I'm picking up that you may be moving just too fast. Slow down. Make sure that every step you're taking, Aries, are good steps. Okay? Because I feel like there's people out there that would like to trip you up. Okay. So I feel like you need to really pay attention to your intuition. Somebody's trying to trip you up. Somebody who's very jealous of you. But you also, Aries, there's a road you want to take. A road that, I mean, something's going to change because you have to make a shift. You have to let go here, okay? Let go. You got to make a shift. Something's going to change. So you've got to be very quiet and not listen to everybody around you. I almost feel like there's people that could be trying to influence you one way or the other. Quite possibly. I'm going to leave your card here as we build this spread for you. This is the Flying Bird spread. This is the Osho Zen Tarot. It is really, honestly, my most favorite tarot to work with. So, here you are, Aries, the Fool. I find, Aries, that you're ready to get on a road and you're not looking back. But again, warning, Aries, you need to be very careful about how quickly you make your moves. All right, so I think you just, don't burn bridges walking out the door. Don't piss people off walking out the door. If you're moving away, just because you don't care. You're like, I've got to make a decision. I'm going to do something, and at all costs. And it's like, just be careful. It's better to leave in a good way and move on in a good way, even if you don't have any feelings of anything guilty or anything like that. So I do get this sense of like, just be in control of some of your emotions. Because what I'm picking up is that, you may walk away and just be like, it's almost like in a real huff. Like all of a sudden you just have this like fit. You walk away and it's like, and you're not going to feel bad. You're going to turn it all on this other person. But I think eventually it catches up to you. And you start to feel really lonely because I think you realize what you got to be careful of your words. Because once you say things, they're out and you can't take them back. All right, so let's keep going, Aries. For the week of August 5th, there's something clawing at you. Something clawing at you. I think you trust yourself, though. Okay, here is this instability. So I wonder, there's something going on that's leaving you from participating. You know, it's like you don't want people to really see you. Because there's this side of you that you don't want people to know about. This one here, this is why you're staying away. You know, this card is pretty much equivalent to like the 9 of Pentacles reversed. So that tells me there's some instability, insecurities. Maybe you're a person who is like involved in a relationship, and you know it's more, you don't want to be as married in this relationship as you are. Anyway, whatever it is that you are hanging on to, because there is this issue of the miser. The miser too, that's like the 4 of Pentacles across. You're hanging on to something very tight that you're guarding. You're not letting go of something. You know, cherries, grapes. I wonder if it's wine. Are you drinking a lot of wine? Gotta let that go. You know, but anyway, this is the miser. I always see in this deck as somebody who is hanging on to material things and trying to do everything in the name of, you know, the new sofa, or I've got to buy the new car. You know, maybe you save up a little money and you just pay cash for a car. Now you don't have to worry about ever having a car payment. You know, maybe there's those kind of things you have to start to look at and trust when, you know, you think, oh, I should do this differently. Well, maybe you should. Maybe you should participate. Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe you should trust yourself a little bit more. You know, that maybe you can open up a little bit and let people in. But I really do feel like you're hiding. Like you just don't want people to see the real you right now, because your self-esteem is very low this week. Okay. So there's a growth going on. Because you're ready to fly. It's like I said, there's a road you want to take. All right, let's see. Let's keep going and see if we can get some more answers for you here. So this spread is called the Flying Bird. And this flying bird, it's like you're in flight, okay? So this is where you start. You start feeling really stuck and trapped, you know? And here you are. It's like you are ready to take a risk and make some changes. I feel like you're very supported in that by the universe, by this, both the Rebel card and this card of healing. The card of the Rebel here, this is about really going into your power and doing what you want to do, what you need to do in order to make your healing happen. So a lot of times I do see like a fire energy, you know, and here again, this is a reading for you. I do get a Leo. I don't know why Leo wanted to come out, but this is also the card of Aries, a fire sign, you know, you, the Fool. It's like you're ready to take a leap, go down a whole new road. You've got fire in your belly, and this is what you need to do for your healing. That's what happens when you finally let go. And you got to trust. Because look, when you let go, now you're flying. You know, what's the worst that can happen? Nothing. Take a chance is what I see you doing. You know, but it's going to start a, I don't want to say war, but it's going to like start this domino effect when you grab a hold of this, your power, and you start to help yourself. Because something is out of control over here, and you've got to look at it and not deny that maybe there's a problem. Maybe you have a problem. Maybe you're drinking too much. And that's why you're hiding. So, yeah, again, you don't want to talk to people. It's gotten out of control. It's put you in a box. Out here, life is happening, Aries. but you're stuck inside and you want to be free and be this powerful person. You know, it's like you're a wounded child, but you have everything it takes because you belong in this universe. And I feel like this comet, it's like something comes out. It's like when you stop trying to be in control of everything that's happening, when you finally let go, surrender, that's when I think the healing happens. Sometimes you got to hit bottom before you got to come up. Ooh, it's a heavy reading. Sorry, Aries. It's what it is. Somebody needs to hear this. Okay, so let's see where this takes us. Because this bird is in flight and you are in motion to heal. Completion. You know, I think you're not alone. For some of you, you might find yourself in a circle of friends, of support, really divine light. So this Aries, you may go to AA. You may find a circle of friends for support. You may find you go to family. But your healing will begin. I just really sense that this is really, it's a wonderful step you're taking. This step you're taking here. It's a wonderful step. Even though it's difficult to take that first step, I see you taking it. And then what it brings about is your existence, your purpose. You know, the balance, the blend. This is, to me, it's like the magician. Oh, good stuff, Aries. I got chills. Yeah, it's intense. It's going to take some really bold moves. You're going to have to trust people you probably don't normally trust to help you, because there's trust issues. With someone, there's trust issues. There's money issues. That's going on too. But, you know, the worst part is walking around with all of this all alone. I do see you in a circle of people. And that's where you're going to find a lot of success. You know, they're going to help you break through this veil, because to me, this over here is denial. This guilt card. You know, and what that does is it leaves you lonely. There's a real difference between alone and lonely. You might be out there partying and drinking all alone, but it's leaving you very lonely. But you're taking good steps. Good steps. Because here comes a dream come true. You know, you have to see, I think there's been a lot of pain in a relationship as a result of somebody's actions, because there's you feel like you're really stuck and you're trapped. Maybe you're trapped because you don't know the reasons why you are out partying and drinking, because life is hard and oh, poor pitiful me. Yeah, oh, poor pitiful me. Look what flipped out. Card of isolation. Oop, put that up there. I think you have to, you know, the 12-step program keeps coming up. And one of the steps, I think, is going back and apologizing for actions that you've done. So you have to be ready for that. You know, sometimes healing isn't, you know, put a Band-Aid on it and it's all good. I think this is a deep wound with you, and you hurt some people. And some people, you know, you want to ask forgiveness. I'm definitely feeling like you want to ask forgiveness, because you don't feel good about something that you did to somebody. And you walked away and you acted like you just didn't care. So that might have happened last month in this retrograde. Yeah, and here we come. You know, you said something didn't go over right. Then all of a sudden there was silence. Maybe that's where you're at right now with this person. Maybe that's the better thing. Because right now, what's more important, Aries, is that somebody really heals. Somebody grab their power, they realize what's going on, and you start to take care of yourself. Because there was some damage done. There's definitely some damage done between you and somebody else as a result of what happened here. So I feel like somebody went out partying, drinking. Maybe somebody's drinking. Hooked up with somebody else. I mean, I'm just like throwing out just a scenario that's coming through. The wounded child. I feel like this is somebody who this person, Aries, you have abandonment issues, is what I pick up. So, you know, start there. That's maybe where your healing has to begin, is why do you always feel like you're going to be abandoned? Let's look at that, because I do pick that up. But you're really tired, crazy in your head, and I think you want it to stop. I mean, this is a cycle with you, and I think you want to get off the train because, you know, look, you're looking so tired and worn out and exhausted. Look at, you're crazy in your head. You know, to me, this is somebody drinking, partying, and you see how like these mirrors are coming down upon this person. It's like things are crashing around you. So I think, yeah, some of you really do hit bottom. All right, so listen, I'm proud of you. If you reach out to this circle that can help you, we are the world. You know, you will start to really feel good. And I see you grabbing that torch. I see you doing it. You know, and it's like one day all of a sudden you get up and you're gone. Maybe you got shoes on or you don't. You just walk out the door and it's like, I'm going to get some help. A new beginning is waiting for you. So this is a really powerful week for you, Aries. Really powerful. Okay, so be open to the change. Right? When things start to get a little, you know, heated or hard, you know, just take a deep breath. Find your center. All right, so you're going to have a heavy week, but it'll be a good week, all right? Because this is about healing. So blessed be, Aries. I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye.